What if the Canada immigration system you've been planning for is about to completely change in 2026? From major express entry reforms and new language rules to huge changes in Ontario, Saskatchewan, and Nova Scotia immigration programs, thousands of applicants could be affected. IRCC has also announced important updates for temporary residents, refugees, and workers already inside Canada. In this video, we'll break down every major immigration change you must know before you apply, because missing these updates could cost you your Canadian dream. Hello everyone. Welcome back to our channel, Canada Immigration. Now, first of all, we talk about IRCC releases important updates on status restoration and refugee travel. Let's start with two major updates from IRCC released in May 2026. First, temporary residents in Canada who lost their legal status still have an opportunity to restore it, but there's a strict deadline. Applicants now have only 90 days after losing their status to apply for restoration, and they must meet all IRCC eligibility requirements. Missing this deadline could seriously affect future immigration applications. The second update focuses on refugees arriving through government-assisted and privately sponsored programs. IRCC has now updated the travel coordination process for approved refugees before they arrive in Canada. This means clearer guidance for travel arrangements and resettlement preparation. Express Entry Reform 2026 could completely change selection rules. One of the biggest immigration stories right now is the proposed Express Entry Reform. Public consultation officially closed on May 24, 2026, and these proposals could reshape Canada's federal immigration system after 2026. IRCC is considering merging the current three federal express entry programs into one new federal high-skilled class. Officials are also discussing major CRS score changes, including wage-based selection factors that may prioritize higher-paying occupations. Another important proposal is setting CLB 6 as the minimum language requirement. Plus, applicants may need at least 1 year of skilled work experience in TER 0, 1, 2, or 3 occupations. For now, current express entry applicants must continue following existing rules. But everyone should closely monitor future IRCC announcements because these reforms could dramatically change future invitation rounds. Ontario preparing major OINP reforms. Ontario is also preparing major immigration reforms under the Ontario Immigrant Nominee Program, with changes expected around May 30, 2026. Reports suggest Ontario wants to replace or restructure many existing OINP streams, including Foreign Worker Category, International Student with Job Offer Category, In-Demand Skills Category, Master's Graduate Category, PhD Graduate Category, Human Capital Priorities Category, French-speaking skilled worker category, skilled trades category, entrepreneur category. Ontario appears to be shifting toward a more employer-focused immigration system that prioritizes labor market demand. Invitations continued throughout April 2026 while discussions about restructuring intensified. However, Ontario has not yet confirmed how current applications will be handled once the reforms officially begin. Manitoba launches targeted immigration draws. Manitoba has introduced targeted Manitoba PNP expression of interest draws for candidates who received support letters under a federal temporary public policy. These support letters help eligible applicants obtain work permits and move faster toward provincial nomination. Candidates approved between April 22 and June 30, 2025, will receive priority invitations first. This targeted approach is designed to speed up immigration processing for eligible workers already connected to Manitoba's labor market. Now we talk about Nova Scotia introduces new 12-month EOI rule. Nova Scotia has officially introduced a new rule for expressions of interest under the Nova Scotia Nominee Program. Starting May 1, 2026, all newly submitted EOIs are valid for only 12 months. Older profiles submitted before May 1, 2024, were automatically closed on May 1, 2026. Meanwhile, profiles submitted between May 1, 2024, and April 30, 2026, will remain active until April 30, 2027 unless selected earlier. Applicants must regularly monitor their profiles because once an EOI expires, they must submit a brand new application. Saskatchewan opens limited intake for key sectors. Saskatchewan also introduced major updates under the Saskatchewan Immigrant Nominee Program. The old job approval form system was replaced on May 4, 2026, with employer position assessments for capped sectors. Retail trade reached its limit of 80 slots immediately, while accommodation and food services filled all 240 spots on the same day. The trucking sector remains partially open but has very limited space left. New intake dates are scheduled for July 6, September 14, and November 2, 2026. Applicants must also follow stricter rules. Work permits need at least 6 months of validity, employers must hold valid registration certificates, and approved job details must be confirmed in OASIS within 10 days. IRCC confirms no new TR to PR pathway. Many temporary residents were hoping for a brand new TR to PR pathway in 2026, but IRCC clarified that no new public stream has opened. Instead, Canada launched the One Time in Canada Workers Initiative on May 4, 2026, focusing on faster processing for candidates already inside existing immigration programs like the PNP, Atlantic Immigration Program, Caregiver Pilots, Community Immigration Pilots, and Agri-Food Pilot. Reports say nearly 3,600 workers already received permanent residence earlier this year through this strategy. Formula One staff may receive work permit exemptions. Another interesting update affects Formula One Grand Prix staff attending the Montreal event in May 2026. Certain approved staff members may qualify for work permit exemptions if they meet eligibility requirements and provide supporting documents. Depending on nationality, some workers may still need visitor visas or electronic travel authorizations. And finally, we talk about Canada's new PR Absorption Index raises concerns. Finally, experts introduced a new permanent resident absorption index to estimate how many newcomers Canada can realistically support based on housing, jobs, wages, and public services. The model estimates Canada's current stabilizing threshold at around 239,700 permanent residents annually. However, the federal government's 2026 immigration target remains 380,000 PR admissions, creating growing pressure on housing and infrastructure nationwide. Canada's immigration system is evolving rapidly, and 2026 may become one of the most important turning points in recent immigration history. Applicants should stay updated, monitor official announcements carefully, and prepare early because these changes could directly shape who gets selected in the years ahead. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more Canadian immigration updates.